Hi, I'm Ray. Well, today I'm in the Bewley in the New Forest, and last year I visited Patrick's Patch. So we're going to revisit the Patrick's Patch and have a look, see what's growing in June on their garden. So I'm going to take you along, show you what's growing and what's going on. So here we are. Welcome to Patrick's Patch. Come and be inspired by a productive vegetable garden and fruit garden that supplies Steph's Kitchen. We share knowledge through various activities. Details can be found on the website. So Steph's Kitchen is across the road, and this is the vegetable garden. So walking down the path, and we can also see the buddleia all out in bloom. And look at this is interesting. The flowers on there. So enjoy exploring a garden. Patrick's Patch is cared for by part-time gardener, loyal volunteers and primary school children. We hope the garden provides a full range of benefits to enjoy the garden. So, looking nice, look at all this. So look at all this lovely colour. Cosmos, poppies, calendula. Got beetroot down the middle here, more poppies, chard, beetroot. Look at this calendula, such a bright colour, such a great benefit in the garden. Full up, just a path in the middle with some bark and onions or leeks, not quite sure. And then we've got the runner beans at the back here. Some more beans here. These are more likely to be French beans as they're quite small. And then cabbages, some lettuce, and then poppies down the outside. How wonderful is that? So lots of netting used. These are probably sprouts as they're getting tall, and using the crop netting. Find it essential to net young brassica plants to protect them from the pigeons. The nets also stop cabbage and white butterflies lay their eggs on the plants. And look at this verbena down here. That's lovely. I've got a video on my channel growing verbena, and I've not done anything like this. Lovely. I've also got some pumpkins, I would assume, some squashes, and some probably cucumbers on the rows on the back. How lovely. So looking at this simple trellis, 4 twigs, another 4, 4, 4, just tied up together, makes a great trellis. Make a great cucumber trellis. The beans, runner beans there. That's such a great idea. Such a great idea for a trellis. I really do like that. Love the fact this is just walking down these paths, walking through the plants, wildlife. Got some daisies, poppies, and these hollyhocks. Look at the hollyhocks, how tall these are. They're growing massive, absolutely massive, right up tall. Those flowers, absolutely lovely. And these look cool. Artichokes. And the old bees are loving these purples. So So another great trellis idea is these uprights and then the canes leaning against the uprights, the poppies and the sunflowers growing up in the inside, and all the cucumbers growing vertically, diagonally up to the mains. Here we've got two lots of plants on the same runners. That's a great idea. Over this side we've got some probably cucumbers and sunflowers. Sunflowers going tall, and we've also got the sweet corn. So around the outside, sunflowers, sweet corn in the middle, and maybe some courgettes at the back here. That's a good plan. Two lots of sowings, sweet corn is a taller one and then a shorter one. This verbena around the outside, that's got to be a must. Got to take some inspiration from this, take it onto the allotment. Absolutely lovely. Some kale in here, red kale, netted, and the sunflowers are going to be amazing. Look at all these colour. What we've got here, tomatoes, loads of tomatoes. Oh, potatoes, these are potatoes. Loads of potatoes growing, another rose behind, and a nice rose on the corner, lots of lavender. Right in this middle bit, look at this, that big olive tree in the middle. How lovely is this, all the lavender. Matching rose, not quite sure what these are here. Sorrel and sea kale. That's quite interesting. Asparagus and perennial vegetables. This is perennial, don't know what that is, Alcabella Taunton Dean. Taunton or Dean. Wonderful. Around the outsides here, we've got apples. Quite a few apples, some plums. Lovely beds. We've got a netted cage, strawberries, some raspberries. And look at these borders, just lovely. Some more hollyhocks. Well, this is the salvia, hot lips. I still need to get some of these in the garden. More hollyhocks. Look at the hollyhocks. We've got a grape going along the back here. Grape going all the way along. Rhubarb. Lots of rhubarb. And they've got the old containers to force the rhubarb. This is quite interesting. Growing tall. That's amazing. What's this? Don't know what this is. Is this raspberries of some sort? We've got lots of buds there. Don't recognise this leaf pattern. Let me know in the comments. What do you think that one is? Don't recognise that at all. Lots of berries. Wow, absolutely amazing. Figs. This looks like a compost heap, which is growing. And then look at these trees here. Look amazing. Probably not in the right angle for the sun. Walk back down the middle. Some cabbages. We've got a rose in every corner. Look at this. Some lettuces. and more calendula. See the butterflies and the verbena. The birds love all this blue, purple salvias and the lavenders. Absolutely lovely. What we got here? Some chilies. Look like chilies. And some dahlias. Well, these are dahlias here. Lots of dahlias, one blooming here. Patch to plate. Some flowers. Growing our own produce has many benefits. Food is fresh, tasty, healthy, seasonal, without packaging, and there's no food miles. So that's great. Swiss chard favourite, fruit, salad leaves. We've got some chard, multicoloured, and then some cabbage, and more lettuce at the back. Good to see all the composts. All fruits, vegetables being composted, potatoes, some leaves and some dirt. You can see the 3 different methods. 1, 2, 3. Wow, that's amazing. Buckingham Palace, Patrick's Place. This bug place was constructed by head gardener Tom Aid by the gardeners of the Caribou Day Centre. So they've got Buckingham Palace at the back there. That looks really cool. Really cool. These plants look good. Let's come on this side. Got pears. Look at the pears growing. Espalier, what do they call them? All the way along. Looking good. And it's also good to see some raised beds. We've got some swede or turnips, maybe kohlrabi in there. Some tomatoes, carrots in a container, and strawberries. Lots of lettuce, all in the raised beds. And this is an interesting way of using a net with a corner crisscrossing the nets across with these poles. Great inspiration. Some more lettuce. This has got the water irrigation down the middle. And we've got some peas, more potatoes, and in the end tray here we've got tomatoes. Looks like bush tomatoes. And then we've got some carrots in a bucket. Well, how wonderful is that? What a lovely walk around. We've got some more chard, and we've got onions growing with the cosmos. How great is that? I've definitely got to take up some of these ideas. How's that for your allotment plot? Just growing like that. Amazing. Got to look in this polytunnel, see what's going on here. So yeah, some seedlings going on, some beetroot, some beans, more beans, some lettuce. There's lettuce at the bottom, some onions, and lots more lettuce. So there's still things growing in the polytunnel, looking really good. So today is one of the hottest days. It's really nice just to come round and have a walk around the gardens. Look at all these lovely vegetables, flowers growing, and there's a bench at the bottom here. I'm just going to sit and take some inspiration, take away some notes from this lovely, lovely garden. So let me know in the comments, has this given you any inspiration into your vegetable garden, or even your garden at home? Just having the calendulas and the poppies, such a great idea. Let me know in the comments, and that'd be really, really good. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, ring that bell, get notifications when I post some more. But look at all this lovely, lovely garden. Absolutely lovely. And this Verbena here is just wonderful. Definitely got to do this next year. So take care. Check this video out here for growing Verbena from seed.